I'll be cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains, I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things, gonna make a fucking name. I just wanna be famous, but I don't want that cheap fame. No, I'm not that vain, I just wanna be greatness. 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 Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself and my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you're going hate this, you can fucking bite me. Okay, I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent. And it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots. If I miss all, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing or regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic. I'm always working, never been apathetic. Bad energy is like a poison, needs some antiseptic.
actually things that are rather fucking.
Hello, loves. What's up? Stupid ass little bitch. Bully this motherfucker. Allie, Cassius Gems. Hey, beautiful. How are you? Wacky, Janelle. Seen Casey earlier. Casey, DJ, Nikki Tupos. What's up, Casey? Good to see you, bro. Yeah, I'm doing my Talko Tuesday on Wednesday. Hey, Thor. Hey, bro. What's up, everybody? Did I miss anybody? Who else is up through here? Let me see. Can y'all hear me good? It's raining. Squid. Hey, love. Yeah, it's still storming here, which I'm enjoying it. It's really relaxing. Because it ain't no hollaback girl. And I ain't no fucking pick me bitch either. Just saying. I'm going to start doing these lives like this. It's like I don't have nothing set to talk about or anything like that. I just want to start doing them on Tuesday nights at the same time every week, you know, make it a little set thing. Squirrel by day, right? That's the squirrel. We wouldn't be the squirrels if it weren't for that. So any topics anybody wants to talk about or anything, I am game. Allie, are you coming up here? How you doing, Thor? Your baby girl, how's she doing? All right, you're good, love. Allie, you're good, baby. Just get your fine ass up here. Have you ever seen the rain? Cautious Gems, I am doing pretty good. I hope you are too. You're the one that sent me the picture of the horse farm, right? Oh, that's good to hear, Thor. Pretty sure it was you, Cassius. You just know my memory. We've been having a good old time over in Discord and just chilling and laughing at shit and people. You know how it goes. And I'll drop the link if anybody wants to come up. We can talk about whatever anybody wants to talk about. And if I don't know you, you're not getting up here. You got to show your face. Because I know how motherfuckers are. Except for Allie and people I actually know. Which Allie, she can just come up here. Wacky, you're more than welcome, love. Anybody is welcome to. Thor, you should come up, bro. I don't think I've ever seen you on a panel. It has been a good day. It has. Yeah, I thought that was you, Cash. It's beautiful. I love that. I really appreciate that. I love getting pictures like that. It reminds me of home. I love pictures, like beautiful pictures anyway. That made my day to get that. I love it. I thought you'd had a wrench over here, Cassius. You got one now, love. Maybe it's my other channel you got one on. I know one of them I think you do. Hey, Brooke, how are you? You making your YouTube rounds? Be careful, it's a bunch of bullshit out there. Fake motherfuckers. Insecure? Is that for me or for my haters? 'Cause I ain't insecure, that's for sure. Oh, somebody just popped up.
I'm bombing it.
Oh, I hear you. I'm over here looking at this song.
At least I didn't like come up and pain bomb you or something. Not that I have one.
I was looking at this song. It's playing. To the haters. Yeah, I just had to play some music. And I love Van Morrison. I've been listening to that all day. I love that fist fight scene, though, with the little girl.
Oh my God, I know.
I love that. I got it pulled up, Brooke, and I will play it shortly. I might just squirrel and play all kinds of songs here and there.
Don't play any Upchurch. Just kidding.
Yeah, it usually cuts me off. But it's like if I don't take a break in between songs is whenever it'll do that to me. And nobody's like, oh no, we lost her. I'm like, just be patient. I'll be back. It happens all the time.
That's like when we were just watching the one video and it's like, no, bitch, like you're gone.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we didn't even have any music. How did you get us?
Right. And I'm not monetized, so I don't care, like fuck it. It's like silence this shit.
As soon I went to go check my studio as soon as we finished that live the other night, and I saw that it had like a thing by it for copyright. It was because of like the nighttime music, quote unquote, that they copyright, like messed with it, I guess. But
wow.
they didn't strike it. It said it wouldn't like.
They won't strike you. They'll just give you the whatever your copyright. The credit will go to them. Like if you're monetized or something, they'll get the profit off of it.
It's like y'all can have it. I don't care. Just don't strike my channel. Strike the other people who were.
That's how I am. I'm like, I don't care. I'm not monetized. Oh well, it's not a strike, so I don't care. I like music. I like all kinds of music. You love me, Janelle? I mean, honestly, I don't even know who you are. But glad you love me.
Love bomb.
Nothing against you, but I just don't know who you are. So I don't love people I don't know.
Uh-oh. Squid said a song for you.
I know you, but I just forgot. Then how do I know you? Squid's got a song for me. I just got a notification. Let me go see.
Oh my God, okay. Squid.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't recognize the names now. I'm sorry, but welcome. Glad you're here. Did you see that joke that Truly posted?
Yes.
That's pretty funny.
I love that.
Okay, I'm going to tell y'all a joke. Listen up, folks. What gets long when you jerk it, fits between boobs, slides in a hole, and loves to be pulled?
Wrong answers only.
Wrong answers only. Oh, Casey's in there. Hey, Casey. He's in our Discord now. That's cool.
Yeah, I told him, I saw when he was live on Rumble, I was like, do you want to join our Discord? It's really small, but it's, close-knit community. So I DM'd him on Twitter and sent it. It's like I don't want
Okay.
everyone in there, but
No, me neither. We ain't letting just
I
anybody in there.
I trust Casey.
And like, no offense to anybody, but I don't want people in there that is friendly with everybody, if that makes sense. You know, I mean, I might love them, but if you go to every single chat and this and that, and you're friendly with everybody, I don't want you in there.
Mm-mm.
We don't like everybody, so.
Yeah. If I don't feel like I can trust to tell you everything, um, not everything, but like if I don't feel like I can confide in you in something and you'll keep your mouth closed, like, mm-mm.
Right, even though we don't talk about nothing, it's just,
It's trust.
yeah. I don't let people come to my house that I'm iffy about, so I'm not going to let you in this part of my life.
Exactly.
Okay, I got a song I want to play. Oh, Lord, this should be interesting. I've never heard this song, I don't think. Oh, yes, I have. Yes, I have. I know it as soon as I heard that first beat. Yes, this is a TikTok song, actually, I think. BJ, I recognize you, baby. I do recognize you.
I almost typed in the chat in here and then I was like, oh shit, that's not my picture.
Okay, 1 second. Let's listen to this song. I'm taking recommendations. I actually love that song, and I didn't know that's what it was. You're dangling right now, Allie? It says dangling. Yeah, it makes you dance, so I don't even know how to fucking dance. And it made me dance. I love that song. I love when they do it on TikTok. You're muted, Allie. Do you know that?
Oh my god, I just threw my phone, dropped it, laughing at dangling. Oh, I already said something about having a dick too. God.
What's
That
that
was
beat from?
Casey and the Sunshine Band.
I love that.
Should play Fuck You by CeeLo Green.
What's that one song that Brooke told me a while ago to play? I don't
Um,
forgot. Insecure. There it is. I ain't gonna play it right this minute. I'm gonna let some time in between, so my string don't fucking go down.
I know, it's like y'all take the ones down that are literally doing nothing but just shooting the shit, but the ones who are actively breaking TOS, it's fine. This is fine.
Right. Every dog has their day, though, baby.
Oh no, it's just the hypocrisy kills me, and it's just like y'all.
It's like I got a TOS strike a while back over Trump. Are you serious?
You're
Then
free
you
to
have people that threaten your life and everything else, and it's okay.
Oh, I don't. It's okay for everybody else's freedom of speech until it comes to yours, and then it's like we gotta question that.
Yeah, it just shows you people's listening, like, because the certain shit they censor and certain shit they don't.
I mean, my TikTok video, my January 6th TikTok video was censored. My video calling out a P3DO who was charged and convicted was somehow that was harassment. But these girls can dance half naked, and that's fine.
Yeah, fuck the far left. That's so true, Squid.
Although Jack Dorsey was posting some crazy tweets about abolishing the CIA and the FBI, and he posted a picture of JFK, and it's like, where did this Jack Dorsey come from?
Where was it at, on here or Twitter?
I saw it. He tweeted them, but it was a Scotty Moore video on Rumble.
Oh, Rumble. I forget about Rumble. I need to go on there. Would I be able to go live on there?
Casey goes
Can
live
you
on
play
there.
music?
Yeah.
Like we do here?
I
Not
think
get in
so.
trouble?
They play music all the time. Like the guy who plays the LGB song, like he plays that every day he goes live, and he'll play other songs before that too.
I love music.
It's the best.
Yes, let's listen to some Tina Turner. She passed away, y'all, at 83 years old. That's really sad.
And she was still dancing, I bet. Like her life depended on it.
Man, I remember I was a little girl, and everybody knows Tina Turner from way back, you know?
This is her
Proud of
dancing,
Mary.
her feet, the way I'm like, I would trip over every single step I was taking, and she's hitting it.
The queen of rock and roll.
Oh, good. Casey said there's no system or automated system to stop songs on there.
Oh, good. Because I love music. I love being able to play what I want, not what YouTube picks for me to play, you know?
It's silly that only certain artists make it so
And I
that
need
it
to have
doesn't get it.
a chat with Upchurch. I could bring him a lot of money if he'd just work with me.
We need to talk to Aunt Gail.
Hey, let me get the authorization to use his songs. I mean, he can have the money off of them, but just don't shut me down.
I just want to play them for everybody.
Yes. Do y'all want to hear the live version of Proud Mary or the recorded? Let's see what Wacky wants to listen to. Casey, you're the only Casey we know. He needs a wrench too. I thought he had. Maybe everybody's on my other channel because we've been going live over there. I'll give everybody a wrench. Hey, lighting the way home for the Vanish. You are very welcome, and it's good to see you here. And I just want to apologize to you. I know who you are, and I'm glad you're here. You know what I'm talking about. You have some good posts, and thank you. And I will continue to share. And I'm glad you're here. The Ike and Tina Turner one, Wacky, because there's one from 1971 with Ike and Tina. Then there's one where she's on stage. It looks like it's back in the day. There's a bunch of them. Squid, thank you for sharing that song. That made my day. It makes you hype, don't it? You keep that nigga. Thank you, lighting the way home for the Vanish. Y'all sub up to her. Somebody drop her link. She's fighting a good fight for the missing. Thank you, Alec. Look at you multitasking.
I know, right? Look, I can't talk on two different profiles at the same time, but I can do this and text. I can't talk to myself.
Hey, Eli. Oh, you're good, bro.
Hey, Eli.
I can take. Okay, I got that one right here on my fingertips. This is live. I don't know if this is the one you want, but this is from 1971. Here we go.
You might. You might like to hear something.
What the shit? Okay, there we go. Yeah, it is sad, man. The music that we all grew up and loved and listened to and stuff is just going to be, like Lighting the White said, it's going to be gone, and it's really sad.
sucks. Like even the young ones of our generation are gone.
Mm-hmm. It sucks. Lady in the way, we're the same age. I feel ancient too, buddy. I totally get what you're saying. Everybody's like, oh, 40 is young. No, I don't feel young. There comes a point where you ain't a spring chicken no more. And, oh, thank you, Eli. Thank you
What
very
are you
much,
if you're not
bro.
a spring chicken? A mature bird?
Huh?
I said,
You're a
what
spring
is the,
chicken.
I am not a spring chicken. I
It
feel
means
like
you're young.
an old, worn out pigeon.
I feel like, I don't know what I feel like. Not no spring chicken.
Oh God, I feel like that bird that looks like it's just been through hell and back, and you're like, God, how are you still
You know
here?
that meme, that cat that wakes up, it's like laying its head down and it wakes up and its hair's going everywhere? That's how I
Mm,
feel every day.
yes. Oh,
I don't act young either, Wacky. I don't think. I mean, I don't act old. People think I'm younger than what I am, but
yeah, I thought you were like my age.
I get that a lot. Even though I'm not clean and all that, I still, yeah. Exactly, Eli. Build each other up. Okay, here is a song. Go ahead, Allie.
I was just gonna say, I didn't realize Eli was like as old as he was, or is
How old is he?
38.
I wouldn't have thought that. I thought he was younger.
I thought he was younger than me.
I thought he was younger.
Exactly, truly. Young soul, but my body is another story.
Mm. I get out of bed in the mornings, I feel like I've been hit by a semi-truck.
I sound like Rice Krispies with the snap, crackle, and pop.
Same. I'm
Yeah,
loving
but
this with our music and
Casey, you don't have kiddos and you live by a lake, sir.
how old are you, Casey? Lucky, you ain't got that many years on me. I'll be 41 this year.
I see.
You got 2 years on me. You were not
I
old, so
that.
hush it.
Y'all all look
Freaky, hey love.
so much younger.
I think it's our generation. You know what I'm saying? It was different than what it is now.
Now
Savannah, hey love.
they're like what 12, and you think they're 17 or 18? Like that? No.
Especially these little girls that are like that in their boobs, and you go to the store to buy clothes and you only get half of the fucking t-shirt. It's like, where's the other half?
Yeah, like is it half price because I'm only getting half the fabric?
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
49 ain't old, Thor.
No.
I don't think I've ever seen Thor. You have to send me a picture of you. It does feel like 20 now, Wacky. It does.
Mm-hmm. I always tell people I'm 65. Between Julian and the kids, they've aged me.
I feel that. Working on the road aged me a lot. Like my body feels it. I don't look it, but mentally and everything, yeah. Savannah, I think you are the oldest here. Mama Savannah. I love Savannah. That's my love.
You just love all Savannahs.
Mm-hmm. Not only love the name that's Savannah, but I love the town too. And she lives there.
We really gotta set up like a meetup or something in Savannah because I miss it.
We do.
When I posted
We
those
do.
pictures of us in Smiles or in Savannah, I was like, oh, I miss it so much.
Cassius Gems, I wouldn't have thought you were 40. You look younger. You're beautiful. I do got some hot friends. Same, truly. It made me old too. Yes, Savannah, I know Little Payday. There we go, Truly. You take off a couple of days of summer and we'll go there.
Yes, I could do like a kid-free weekend. Or
And then,
week.
yeah, you come down, Allie.
Mm-hmm.
Casey, that's very true because you don't know how old people are, and there's so much fucking disrespect on here. People don't respect their elders anymore.
No,
Savannah, you're the only Savannah I love besides the city, baby. You're the only Savannah I love.
Well, not only that, they blurred the
Truly,
age.
you're 45, Truly?
No
fucking
way.
I thought she was like my age or younger. Yeah, Little Payday's, he's 10 years old. He does act older. It's Mama Savannah. Truly, no way you're 45.
Oh my God. We need to bring back MySpace. Make MySpace.
I never did have MySpace. Like my first social media was Facebook. I didn't get into all that.
Oh, MySpace was the shit. And then you always knew who your best friends were because of your top 8. And if they didn't have you in the same spot you had them on your top 8, it was on.
Truly, honey, you got it going on, baby. I could have swore you were younger than me. I did not know you were 45. Good job, Mama.
Mm-hmm.
I never did MySpace either, like, no way. You had to go back to see everybody's age, just squid. We're all kind of in the same area, but we got our Mama Savannah here.
Mm-hmm.
And Daddy Thor. Who's your daddy?
So who's the youngest?
You.
Me and Casey.
How old's Casey?
Same age as me, 33.
You don't look older, Casey, but your mentality's older. I thought you were older. I do. I thought like the way he presents himself and stuff. I thought he was older.
Yes, that's like I can see that.
Roller derby. I love roller derby. Wacky. Oh my God, I love to watch that. They beat each other to death. Oh, he likes it when we call him Big Papa. Hey, Aaron. Hey, love.
Oh. That should be your next song, Big Papa.
I got a song for my next song I want to play, and y'all might like it. I'd like to be 33 again, too, Squid. Definitely. I swear, after you hit like 35, 36, it just flies by. You age so quick.
That's how I felt after like 21.
No, wait till you get like 35, 36.
I don't want to. I tell everyone I'm like I stopped counting at 25.
All right, time for another song. We're going to take a little break. Let's chat and chat.
If you having girl problems, I can prep you, son. I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. Come on. Hey, follow me on this one. He's got the rap patrol on the gap patrol. Foes who want to make sure his casket's closed. Right. Rap critics who say he's money cash holes. He's from the hood, stupid, with tight and facts and those. If you grew up in holes in your Zappa toes, you be celebrating the minute you was having dough. So fuck critics, you can kiss a whole asshole. If you don't like the lyrics, you can press fast forward. Beef with radio, we don't play that show. They don't play our hits, we don't give a shit. So all these bags trying to use our ass, so advertisers give them more cash for ads. Fuck us. I don't know what they take us as or understand the intelligence that Jay-Z has. We from rags to riches, we ain't done. We got 99 problems and the bitch ain't one. Hear me? That's it, right? 99 problems and a bitch ain't one. If you having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. I've got 99 problems and a bitch ain't one. I hear it's 94 and the trunk is raw. In the rear view mirror is the motherfucking law. Got two choices, Sean, pull over the car. Oh, bounce on the double, put the pedal to the floor. And I ain't trying to see no how we chase with Jay. Plus I got a few dollars, I can fight the case. So I pull over to the side of the road. I heard, son, you know what I'm stopping you for? Cause I'm young and I'm black and my hair's real low. Do I look like a mind reader, sir? I don't know. Am I under arrest or shit? I guess some more. Well, you was doing 55 and a 54. License and registration to step out of the car. You carrying a weapon on, you know a lot of you are. I ain't stepping out of shit, all my papers legit. Well, do you mind if I look around the car a little bit? The glove compartment is locked, so with the trunk in the back. And I know my rights, so you gonna need a warrant for that. Aren't you sharp as attack? You some type of lawyer, somebody important to sometime. I ain't passed the bar. I know a little bit enough that you won't illegally search my shit. You see how smart you are when the canines come. I got 99 dollars, but a bitch ain't one. Give me. Yep, 99 dollars, but a bitch ain't one. If you having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, and a bitch ain't one. Give me. Yes. 99 problems, so the bitch ain't one. If you having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, and a bitch ain't one. Brad Delson. If you having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 pounds for the bitch ain't. Now once upon a time, not too long ago, a nigga like myself had a strong arm, a hoe. This is not a hoe in the sense of having a pussy, but a pussy having a goddamn sense. Try to push me. Try to ignore him, talk to the Lord and pray for him. Some fools just love to perform. You know the type, loud as a motorbike. Who wouldn't bust a grape in a fruit fight? The only thing that's gonna happen is I'ma get the clapping in. He and his boys gonna be yapping to the captain. There I go, trapped in a Kit Kat again. Back through the system with the riff-raff again. Things on the floor, scratching again. Paparazzi with their camera snapping them. He ain't trying to give a nigga shaft again. Half a meal for bail cause I'm African. All because his fool was harassing them.
All right, there. I had to get me some Chester in there because I absolutely love him. I love them together, Jay-Z, and I just love it.
It sucks. It was a good one lost. Right, truly. That's when like I could watch all the music videos before school. And it wasn't news. Oh no, they got us. They got it. We're gone.
Oh hell, so it's just me and you.
Yep, I was gonna say it's just us now.
I knew they'd end up getting us because I didn't take a break in between them songs. I just I hope they know to hold on. I think I warned them in chat.
I didn't realize it until Casey was like, "Oh, they gotcha." Like, oh fuck. But they won't get rid of him.
Right. It makes no fucking sense.
Which one is more of a threat? Listening to music or what he's doing? I mean, come on.
We're just having fun, you know, genuine good time. And
right, not messing with nobody, minding our own business, like just talking to people. And what the fuck? But no.
It's still out. What the hell? I'm gonna go take a potty break real quick and get me something to drink.
Okay.
It should be. There it is. We're back. We are back, y'all. Can you hear us?
That was quicker than normal.
Right, but at least we got the most of it in.
Hmm.
It was kind of fishy though. They stopped it on Chester, like.
It's always him
Mm-hmm.
or someone connected to that thing.
All right, I'm going to mute for just a second. I would say would play something else, but that's too soon. I'll be right back. I got to use the restroom and get something to drink.
I'm here. I love Adam Calhoun, Savannah. I met him at Grunt Fest 2017 before he started doing music, and he is so sweet. Actually, I think I met him right before I met Upchurch.
Sorry, I haven't left yet to go to the bathroom. I heard you talking about Adam Calhoun and Upchurch. I got to play this little clip real quick. Then I'm gone. I love that. All right, I'm gone.
When he barks, oh. Yeah, it was really like he was just really down to earth. And my one friend Eldon was dressed up in a shark costume and kept running around at the whole bar messing with people. He's so sweet, Savannah. I actually met him in Savannah at a dive bar. I don't know if I still have, I can't remember which one it was. And then I met Big Smo, Demon Jones, and Nappy Roots. I think at the House on Bay or Blues on Bay or something like that a few years ago. Is he still living up there, Gosh? I know he just had a little girl, or I guess she's like a year old now, but she's so cute. I didn't know if he had moved or not. Oh, for sure. Like I will never go to another big venue, truly. I love the dive bar. It's so much more quaint and down to earth. And every show that I've ever been to, the artists actually come and hang out with their fans and they don't act like they're above them. And I really appreciate that about them. Like Demon Jones is I started listening to him through Upchurch, but because he tours so much, I've been to see him more and he's never once ever turned a fan down to take a picture, hug, thank you. He will sign anything. He's all those guys in that group are just they're so sweet. And they actually care. Like you feel like they're genuine. They're not just like when I met Ivan from Five Finger Death Punch, I felt like I was bothering him because I saw him and was like, "Can I possibly get a picture with you?" And he was just like, oh, "I guess so." Versus like, "Hell yeah, take a picture." Let me see if I can find it. I still have the ticket stub. Give me 1 second. This one was it was really small, and they had a lot of pool tables. It was at Sunny's Lounge on OGT.
All right, I'm back. I heard you mention Nappy Roots. How you know about them?
I saw them with Demon Jones and Big Smo in Savannah.
They're Kentucky boys.
I love Nappy Roots. Oh,
we might listen to some Nappy Roots. I love Nappy Roots too.
Me too. They're just, it was so different too because it's I can't remember the other the headliner band, but Nappy Roots opened for them and it was just so different compared to Big Smo and Adams or Demon that it was a nice change.
Hey Tokyo. Hey baby girl.
Hey Tokyo. No, I was saying like all of them, they're all down to earth and like they genuinely appreciate their fans. And it's not like taking a picture with one of their fans is like ever a burden. Like they stay like after the shows to meet with all their fans, don't turn anybody away. Like they don't act like they're too good for their fans. And I just love that small atmosphere.
You graduate tomorrow? Oh, that's exciting. I need some pictures, Tokyo. Congratulations, baby doll. I'm so proud of you.
Yay. Are you ready? Are you excited? Is your mom crying? Because I know I would be.
Yes, I know her mama's crying. She's going to be an empty nester. With all them monkeys and...
That's what happens. Like I could see my house turning into a zoo once these kids are gone, if they ever leave.
I want a bird so bad. But I'm afraid my dogs would attack it because they're hunting dogs, you know.
You
Be
see,
my luck. I
but
come in one day, one of them have it in their mouth.
well, if you have a bird like Mama Tot, the one who bothers or annoys her dog, they probably would.
Tootie.
Yes,
Mama Todd's got another bird. They found another one. Have you
I
seen that?
saw. Yes, and it like latched onto Papa Tot. It was so
Yes,
cute.
it's the sweetest thing. Binks.
Oh, I love it.
An African gray. There is one on here. It's a bluish color. It's the prettiest fucking bird. I think it's named Kiwi. I think it was
Is
its
it a
name.
parakeet?
The one I showed you. No, it's a parrot. Remember,
Here.
you said it sounds like that one on TikTok. The TikTok's like a voiceover. That blue one. It's
Yes.
a real pretty baby blue. Oh, so beautiful. They say like parrots and stuff live for like years and years and years and years.
Yeah, that's like a lifetime commitment, I feel like.
Yeah, I would want one like Mama Tot, you know, a parakeet.
It's like, I wish our pups would last that long.
I know.
She just looked at me like, what?
The tiara? I haven't seen it, Savannah. I want one of Savannah's puppies. She's got little baby chihuahuas.
Oh,
Yeah. I love chihuahuas. That's what I actually wanted, and I couldn't find none. And I fell in love with wiener dogs, and I got me a couple wieners.
my aunt, I think she has rat terriers.
Oh, your guinea pig.
I just love animals, period.
Me too. A bird though is the closest thing I'll get to a fucking chicken. You know, it's like,
You could come hang out with my chickens.
and I'll totally be like Mama Tot. I would get it a backpack. Have you seen Tootie's backpack?
Yes,
I love it.
There was a TikTok of this guy who it shows him like running. He must be in New York City or something, and he has his parrots on leashes.
What the hell?
Like you see him running across the crosswalk, and his parrots get up and fly behind him as he's running across the crosswalk. It's like,
Yeah, I want a bird so fucking bad. A Rottweiler. Rotties are beautiful. I like Dobermans.
mm-hmm. You got a third one, or she got a third one, Tokyo?
Yeah, I knew that.
I thought.
Cleo, and then Cleo's brother. What's his name?
Oh, okay.
And then she got another one. Oh, you suck, Thor. I love Dobermans. I want a miniature Doberman. I think they are so fucking adorable. They're beautiful. When I was growing up, my granny's neighbor had one, and I love that dog. I actually would like to have, because see, Dachshunds, the wiener dogs, they originate from Germany. And I would love to have a wiener dog from there. You know, a real, true Dachshund, you know what I'm saying? Not the American diluted ones. I love my babies. I'm not saying that, but they look different. They're built different and everything from Germany.
It's like the European labs. versus the Americans. There's not
Total difference.
there yeah, like one of them's chest is a little bit more barrely, and like one of them has a a bigger blockier head, but it's not too noticeable. Like I have no idea
That's,
what Shug is.
that's kind of how the dash hounds are. Their face is more full. The original ones
Mhm.
from Germany.
It's like Shug's. Hers is it's like yeah, it's like broader versus I don't know. I feel like American labs look skinny.
Americans dilute our dogs. You know what I'm saying? Because Americans just care about the money. They don't care about the bloodlines. And yes, send me a picture, Thor. I love Dobermans. The red ones are pretty. The blue ones are pretty too. Have you seen a blue one, Nikki? The blue Dobermans. Oh my God, they're beautiful.
Oh no, squid.
Germany is the best. Yes, that's where my baby girl originated.
I want to go to Germany one day.
Tokyo, that's what I should have told your mama I wanted from Germany when y'all were over there the last time. Because she asked me if I want anything, and I was like, no, not really. I don't want you going over there. And I should have told her, bring me back a dog. She probably would have somehow, knowing her.
I want a alpaca and cows, all the aminals.
Okay, Savannah, I'm going to check now if I can find my freaking phone. What the fuck? How do I lose my phone?
Are you using it like a flashlight, like I do, and forget?
I've done that. Be looking for it with the flashlight on the phone.
Yes. Like, where's my phone if
Yes.
I'm trying to see if I'm using it or I'm on it?
Or it'll be sitting right in front of me and I'm looking for it. And
Mm-hmm.
it's probably in this damn blanket. I got this huge ass quilt. Are you serious? Where's my damn phone? Well, shit. I don't know what I did with it. 1 second.
And a partridge in a pear tree, Tokyo. NGL just seems like she's all over the place all the time.
All right, I found it. Shoot.
Does she have a backpack for her chickie, Julia?
Emotional support chicken. Hey, I would totally be down for that. I want chicken so bad. But I can't have chicken, so I want a bird, and that's the closest thing I could get. Oh wow, Savannah, that tiara is beautiful. Oh wow. You got a hell of a deal on that. On the little puppies. I want one. Save me that girl, Savannah. Oh, she works at a clinic. Aw.
I hope one of my kids becomes a vet so that they can take care of the farm.
I went to veterinary school. I got certified. I never went and got a degree, but I got certified in vet tech.
I feel like I could help. Like I would want to do that to help them, but I don't think I could work there. Like I think it would like hurt. Like I couldn't be a nurse. I just don't deal with death very well, especially when
Oh
it
my
comes to
God.
animals.
I went to school and my teacher ran a veterinary clinic and she had like a boarding area, where you board them and stuff. And then she had the vet area on the other side. Well, I worked in the boarding area. She didn't want to just throw me in on the vet side.
Mhm.
And like on the weekends, I'd go over and help over there. The first day that I went over there to help, there was this big black lab that came in and it had threw its back out and it was like 12, 13 years old. And there's really nothing they could have done without spending thousands of dollars. And the parents is like, well, he's done lived his life. And it's like, no, please don't tell me this is happening.
Oh,
And, and I don't know, it killed me. And I still think about that dog, even though it was for the best for it.
it.
But
I lost my first. I'd had Bella literally since like Kieran was born in August and I got Bella as a puppy in January. So they pretty much like grew up together, same age and everything. And on June 7th, it'll be a year since I lost her. And like I could,
June 7th,
mm-hmm.
that's the day my
And
mom died.
that was like,
That's wild.
we took her to the vet. They said that, like, I was thinking because she wasn't fixed that she had, I can't remember what it's called, hypomesia or something like that. And they were like, oh, good news. Like, it's not that, but she is diabetic. So, like, we started her on insulin. And then within like 12 hours, she left.
Lighting the way. Thank you very much for that. You are too. And again, I apologize for, and you're welcome here anytime. Y'all sub up to her. She's good people. And I'm glad you're here. Oh, wow, truly. You as a vet tech too? It's awesome. I was going to go back and get certified for it, but I don't know. I
It's
wish I had it
hard.
now. I couldn't
How, like,
believe I'd done so good. I passed. I'd done all my homework, and I just couldn't believe it, because I didn't think I was that smart. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of it was hands-on, like taking their blood and giving them medicine and doing this. And we done a lot of hands-on stuff. And I can learn better if it's hands-on instead of reading it. Does that make sense?
yes, but you should never doubt your intelligence. You're very
I
smart.
know. Well, thank you. I don't really have book smarts, though. You know what I mean? I'm more common sense, street smart.
But book smarts are like, I get it. Like, they're somewhat important, but honestly, common sense is and street smarts are worth more than book smarts
I agree. All right,
because
let me send Savannah. You want me to show the pictures of your doggies or your tiara or both? Let me airdrop
she,
these.
Cleo has a brister.
Me too, truly.
I'm sorry, but school was boring.
You are more than welcome, Eli. I will re-drop the link. You are more than welcome, buddy. Anybody is welcome up here. Well, not anybody, but yeah. Just the dogs? Okay. I don't know why this is taking so long to airdrop. The hell? Oh, there it is.
showed my dad your Bud Light video that Truly loved.
Wasn't that funny as shit?
And he was like, don't ever send me anything like that ever again.
It was kind of disturbing.
He was like, no. He's like, stop it.
Okay, here is Savannah's new little babies.
Oh,
I know, look, a little baby chihuahua.
it's so smushy face.
I think this is the one she's keeping. Is this the one you're keeping, Savannah, the runt? Look how pretty. But look at this other one. I want this other one.
That's my nickname.
Runt.
Mm-hmm.
Look how pretty. I want one.
Oh, so cute.
Just look at that one. The other one's got a beautiful coat. And the little boy, little fat boy.
Are they?
Hey, I know a little fat boy that's a piece of shit.
Oh.
Anyway, I love the babies. Oh, here is Tammy Barnes's chickens. I got them on here. And little Trump in there. Remember she named that one Trump?
Trump.
See the little orange one is Trump.
They're all so cute.
I know, I love them. I love animals.
They're so much better than 99% of people.
I want that puppy, Savannah. Oh, see, everybody's getting dogs. We need a new dog or something, y'all.
We need a squirrel.
Your cousin? So none of them's available, Savannah? I love puppy bread too, truly. Damn it. Now the tiara. Okay, hold on. I gotta save it, Savannah. Hold on, love. That tiara is pretty. You want me to show both pictures of it or just a single one? My little girl, my little black dachshund, Winnie, the one that just had surgery, she's the baby, and I got her when she was 7 weeks old, and she is a hellcat. Okay, Cassius Gems, I sure will, love, because that is a beautiful picture. Let me go over here and save it. I might have already saved it. Oh, I'm going to say I just got your rooster turkey neck chicken. I'm going to show that one too, Cassius Gems. That's funny. This horse picture's beautiful.
Addie wants a horse.
I would love to have a horse, but I don't have land and shit like that. Oh, is it you? Can you turn your camera on just for a second? Okay. Hope you understand why I just make sure.
Of course I understand. I got the first time I went open. Yes, definitely closed. The first time I went live, sorry, I'm multitasking. I got peen bombed. So that was a
I told
yeah,
her-
you know.
That's what I should have done. I should have peen bombed her. Then I was like, even though I don't have one, just to mess with you.
Has it ever happened to any of y'all?
No.
No,
Oh, give it time. Give it time. But keep on,
I'm pretty
remember,
cautious though.
be cautious. But once they get clever, somebody had a guy on loop with a gas mask on, and he kept waving, and then I'm like, dude, do something different. And then he just started, just saying all these obscenities. But how y'all doing, by the way? I'm just not even aware I'm on your
Pretty
channel right now.
good. Pretty good. How about you?
Pretty you don't mind about the cursing? Of course not, right?
You can cuss, yeah. Of course.
I'm fucking
Fuck no.
amazing. Okay? I'm fucking amazing. Without saying too much, because they're, these YouTube streets, you make friends, you make enemies, blah blah blah. It's all at the end of the day, it's really silly how serious people take it. But there's a little form of karma. Like everybody that went after me some time ago, they're all infighting now, and they've all apologized to me one by one, and
What?
I'm not
It's
glad
wild
they're
how that
going
happens,
through
ain't it? When you
It-
just sit back and just watch it and move on with your life and let karma deal with it.
Absolutely. And I've made it a point to say I'm not taking any sides publicly, and I'm glad it did mean a lot that some of them apologized, and I need to get the fuck over it because it was like 4 months ago or something. But yeah, aside from that, and I'm learning YouTube a little better. I don't know if you've noticed, I'm doing something that I'm passionate about, like sharing these shorts about comic books, and on the main thing, I do my political rants, and it's really working, especially the comic thing.
Yep, I like your
Congratulations.
comic
Uh,
shorts.
Well, speaking of that, do you guys do shorts? Because that's absolutely one of the best ways to kind of get some organic growth, you know?
Yes, I do try and put shorts out quite often. I do. You'll notice, which I ain't got none right
Do you-
now because all my content's private right now. Because
Oh,
whenever like I get off here, I'm probably going to deactivate my channel again because I ain't feeling YouTube really, unless I come on here with my peoples, and that's all I come on here for.
okay. I didn't know all. Is everything okay? Is there people that are
Yeah. Oh yeah.
messing with you, or
No,
you just? I mean, I understand not feeling YouTube,
everybody's got
and
haters.
yeah, absolutely. If you didn't, you wouldn't be. There's something you're not doing right. But is it just
Right.
that you want to take a
Haters make
break?
us famous.
Yeah,
No,
the motivators.
it's just something new. I'm trying, you know what I mean?
Okay, I respect that. Are you considering Rumble?
I have a Rumble actually.
What's it like
I
over
think
there?
we've
I mean,
discussed this, haven't we? No, you weren't over here when Casey was on.
no,
I
Last
love
time,
I
were you?
really
Rumble.
wanted to be there. I have an
I
account,
don't
but I
really
haven't
get
done
on
anything with
Rumble.
it. You don't really know? But
No, I
I do.
don't. I forget about it.
it just seems like a lot of work to start to grow again. But
Um,
you
do you
know,
have Discord, Eli?
um, I, technically I still do. But back in the days before people canceled me, I called out how I felt people were treating Discord like a cult. But it doesn't have to be that way. So yeah, I'd be happy to like shoot it
Discord
to
is
you.
a devil. If you don't
It
know
can be.
what you're getting
Seriously, I was
yourself
getting
into,
chastised.
yes.
I
Like
think
if I wasn't in attendance, I'd get yelled at.
What the fuck? Fuck that.
Yeah, no. I mean, that is, but I'm glad, it's amazing how we can grow in so many different forms. Going through some of the nonsense in this artificial world of YouTube helped me grow as a person, be stronger, and prioritize what matters, what does not. And sometimes
You
you,
have
you have to
grown.
go
I
through
give
that.
you props for that. You have grown. You've done good.
That means a lot coming from you because I still, like it was yesterday, it haunts me. When I look back, I look at like I was such a little narcissist, like how arrogant I was when I came into your live, and I'm watching something while you're not even it's past content from what you're live on, and I'm looking at it and commenting on that like I'm inspecting. I was just such a piece of shit. So I was new on the block. I thought I was hot shit or something, but I've been humbled, and
Honestly, I don't even know what you did that you apologized for.
I
I
don't
went into
You
either.
can
your
ask
live.
Allie. I told Allie that. I said, I don't even know what he done that he apologized for.
Somebody mentioned something about me in one of your old lives, and I went there to go inspect it and see if I was gonna do something about it. And it was just silly stuff, man. But
Oh,
I have
I'm
to
sorry
count
for that.
money.
I didn't
No,
even
no.
know.
All that matters is that you've accepted my apology and that you're an
Yes,
amazing human
absolutely.
being.
Well,
And
thank you. So are you.
yeah, I appreciate it. Hey, and real
We all
recognize
fuck up.
real.
We're human.
And if we didn't fuck up, life wouldn't be interesting. But with
Right.
that being said, I do have to run away. Allie, Cotton Candy Boobs, one of my favorite names on YouTube. You are always welcome on my panel channel anytime. Just say the word, okay?
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you.
buddy.
Y'all take care. Hey, you got it, buddy. I want to talk to you more, Allie. I know I
Sorry.
overtalk. I have I'm a gabber. It's because of another show I used to do that has made a comeback, and I'm blabbing on again.
No,
Good night, y'all. I gotta go. I'm
Good
so
night.
sorry. Keep talking though. I'll be
you know,
listening.
Adios. He's
I
hilarious.
I was looking
Okay, I'm going to
at
show these pictures real
the
quick. Savannah's tiara she got. There it is. That's beautiful.
it's beautiful. Oh my god. I was looking at the baby trying to tell her something, and also trying to talk to y'all. I don't, sorry, Eli. I didn't mean to call you buddy like that.
I had to ask him though what he apologized for because remember I told you I can't remember.
I've never. I guess I don't know. Like as long as I followed Eli, he's never been. I've never seen drama from him, so I don't know that side of anything.
I remember I used to not like him. Like whenever he was coming on Cher's channel and stuff, he got on my nerves. Sorry, Eli. I like you now, buddy. I love you. Look, that is what Cash just sent me. Some
I
pretty
like your
cocks got
cock.
there. And look at this one. I love that
Oh,
picture.
so
That's beautiful.
pretty.
Could you imagine just sitting out there and drinking coffee and smoking a blunt or drinking a beer or whatever we drank?
Yes, I would love that. That's my plan. Get the farm up and running and look at the sunset and the sunrise.
Yeah, that tiara is beautiful. Savannah got a good deal on it.
It's gorgeous.
That's something I would buy too, though, if I seen it and could get a good deal. Even though I don't need it. I'm a pack rat.
That's what my youngest is wearing to her tea party birthday.
Aww.
Her little tiara.
Yeah, that price was good, Savannah. I love the bird. Let me find that kiwi bird. I can't remember what his name was. Or the channel name. I know, but what was the channel name? I don't remember. Oh, here he is. Tamara's Blue Chicken. Y'all got to see this bird. It is fucking amazing. Let me see here. I'm like squirreling all over the fucking place.
Yep, me too.
I think our chat's just going right along with us.
It's fine. We're all squirrels.
Right? I can't remember.
I don't ever remember channel names.
I'm on the channel. I can't remember what videos are because I've watched a bunch of these. Let's see. I just love this bird.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to go with this.
That
Hold on, I'm
link
going to
worked.
mute just for a second. Y'all.
Where it popped up. I'm a squirrel, and it's even worse when like three things are going on at once. Again, I'm sorry, Eli. I'm going to think about that all night. I did not call anybody like that. Squirrels are the best. I got a picture of our squirrels because of all the nuts or the acorns everywhere. They're so fat and so cute. I don't know if I can share it on here or not.
I love squirrels. Yes, you can post a TikTok link, baby. You can post whatever you want. Okay, I want y'all to see this bird that I'm obsessed with. I think this lady lives in Canada. I don't know, but I bet this bird is expensive if you had to go out and buy one.
at it. What you doing? Ooh, what is it? Just, what's going on? You say thank you, Melinda. Say thank you. Who is that? Is that chicken? Oh, look. What does it say? What does it say? It does.
He's asking for a treat. I love it.
Yeah, he is. Who is this? Step up. Is that Kiwi? Do you love it? It's beautiful. Do you want to touch it? You want to touch it? Wow. Kiwi has a comic book after him from Herbie and Company. So this was Ron Holmes who sent this to me. Thank you, baby. You wanted your treat?
She looks like Drew
Why
Barrymore.
are you thanking me, Jackie? And what kind of treat? I didn't say anything. This little bird did all the talking. The treat involved. Oh, great. His treat was getting to meet me. I wonder what. We had a weekend getaway with chicken for his birthday. Kiwi, you want to go see some chickens? Chicken, want to see chicken? Let's do it. Chicken, meet chickens. Hi, chickens. Is it chickens? What do you think? Huh? What do you think? Oh, yeah? Are you excited? What is that? Oh my goodness! Get that ball. Get that ball. Is Santa coming tomorrow? Who's coming? Is Santa coming? I'm trying to wrap your Christmas present. I know. I can't. You can't know. I know. You can't.
I love how he says, "What's up, baby?"
No. You'll see tomorrow. Beep, beep, beep. Thank you. No peeking either. Oh, who is that? Who's that handsome bird? Merry Christmas, Kiwi. You want to open your present? Oh, you open that? Here. Kiwi open. Kiwi open. What is it? Come here. Come here. Look. What is it? Wow. Do you like it? You say thank you, babe. You show Mama your paw? Do you have a friend coming over? Are you going to be besties with Chewy? This is the first parrot friend you're going to have. Are you paying?
Allie, are you talking about Kiwi, the one that says peekaboo?
Yeah, I thought one of them does peekaboo. Or
I think
does
it is him.
like pika pika
'Cause I couldn't
peekaboo or
find
something like that.
some of the other videos I watched. Maybe it's the short. Let me check the shorts. 1 second. He's hilarious. Oh, that's a pretty bird.
A
I
big
like when
bird.
Kiwi says, "Hey, baby." I love that. I'd probably be scared of that bird, that big one.
Yeah, I like my
Chewy.
fingers.
You want to step up? Yeah.
Yeah, let me see if I can find where he does peekaboo. I think he is the one. I think it might have been the shorts I watched in it.
Thank you. You being a good boy? You being a good baby? Huh? You be the bad boy? Be the bad boy? Thank you. You being a... What's up, baby? High five. Good boy. Wait, say hi. Kiwi. Can I get a Zerber? Aw, give me a kiss. Oh, come here, come here. Mwah! Oh my! What is this? Oh my! Oh my! What's up, chicken butt? Say hi! Hello! Give me a kiss. I love you.
I eat the babies. Kiwi.
Look! What does it say? What does it say?
Y'all still there? I'm pretty sure he's the one that says peekaboo. Right here it is. Maybe, yeah.
Peekaboo. I see you.
Maybe not. Sorry, y'all. I'm just in love with this bird.
I was watching a friend of mine yesterday, I think. She has like a parakeet or something. It's all green. That's all I could tell you. Oh, what the hell?
I love birds. Not all birds, but I would take a parakeet. Because like these birds here, the parrots, they live to be like 70 years old. They have outlived me, and I don't know if I'd want one that long.
Why don't I have fucking sound here?
Can you hear me?
Talko Tuesday.
Is Allie still here?
I'm here. I just sent you a peekaboo parrot.
Is it not Kiwi?
It's a darker green one. I think he's a bigger parrot.
I thought Kiwi done it too, though. Because I remember, did we share this one when we was going through our bird scrolling?
I don't remember where I saw. I thought you had shared that one of him doing it. Was like peekaboo.
I just love him. He is just so sweet and smart. And here's one.
This town, could it be it's the same as the last? I swear I've seen your face elsewhere before, just as familiar as a bottle and a glass. Hey, darling, sleeping on the white top. Hey, darling, running through the trees in this town.
Yeah, that ain't it, because he ain't saying that. But yeah, y'all sub up to his channel if you like the blue chicken. Let's see.
Blue chicken.
I don't know why she named it that. Probably just it's catchy, you know, and get people's attention. But hell, when somebody sees this bird, I've never seen a bird like this.
He's
Like
really
the
pretty
colors.
blue.
He is, isn't he? He's beautiful.
His eyes pop, his beak pops. It's like the perfect contrast.
He looks fake.
Yeah.
I love him. I would totally take him. Or one like him. I wouldn't name him Kiwi, though.
I would have named him Chicken.
Right? There's that bird.
That's a big bird.
That bird's name's Chewy. I wonder why his name's Chewy.
I like my fingers. So
Right?
no. Oh.
Yeah, I love it. Sorry, I squirrel off on these birds and stuff. I gotta get off this. Okay. Turk. That's a cute one for turquoise. Grays are mean. I want a parakeet to start out, I believe.
Start little.
Yeah.
I should have kept the robin that came to me the other day and sent him to you.
Robins are beautiful. Robin eggs are pretty.
I felt so bad because he like flew out of the nest and then hit the fence and then didn't get up. Shug ran right towards me. I'm like, oh God, please don't eat this bird.
Did I fix it?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
We can hear you.
Oh, good. God.
Okay, hold on. I gotta go to TikTok a second here. I'm gonna play this peekaboo one. Y'all don't let me squirrel on TikTok because I'll be on here all damn day.
So easy.
I thought I was muted, and then because of the delay, I all of a sudden hear myself smashing on the keyboard and swearing. I'm like, whoops.
Yeah, I love me some TikTok. It's usually what I do before I go to sleep. It makes me go to sleep. Let's see. Is that it?
Samesies, truly.
Can you drop that link in the back chat there, Allie, to the peekaboo one, the private chat here? Because I can't find it.
Yeah, give 1 second.
Let's see. Is that one it?
What browser do you use to load StreamYard?
Chrome. You have to use Chrome. It won't let me use Safari or nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to get away from Chrome. I've been using Brave, but it doesn't like StreamYard. Like, I couldn't get sound. I mean, it works, but I couldn't get any sound, obviously.
You know, like whenever I set up my computer, like I had an older MacBook, but it made me set up Chrome to use StreamYard. You know how when you go to install an app and it'll say you must use this to use this, or
Right, yeah.
it kind of forced me, yeah.
I'm surprised that Brave didn't work because I like even forwarded all my browser settings and everything to it, but I'll have to try to look into it.
Okay, let me go catch up in chat here. I know I can't catch up, but
I just hate that Google tracks so much of our info.
I know. Do you have a VPN?
Yeah.
Me too. But still, there's ways around that shit.
Well, yeah, I mean, depending on who it is, like the NSA knows who you are, and so does CSIS. That's what we have here.
But just some fucking jag across the world can't do nothing, you know?
Oh, yeah, no. People think they can do so much with an IP address. You really can't. I mean, depending on the service provider, there are some service providers that like don't even have IPs. Like your IP will come back to their head office. Doesn't matter where you are. So it's not a guaranteed thing.
Yes, truly. Start up your channel, boo. You should come up here with us. Honestly, if like you're going to do YouTube and stuff, I don't recommend a MacBook. I don't. I mean, I love my MacBook, but it's not. I don't know. It doesn't work well with YouTube and StreamYard, and
I
because
like,
where it's Google,
yeah,
you know.
I like my PC.
What was that, Ellie?
I love my iPad and like my iPhone, but for like computer wise, my MacBook just did not like me at all.
Yeah, I'm not the fondest of it.
Yeah, I struggle with Apple products. I had like the first iPhone, and I think I still have it somewhere. It was like a 3S.
I love my iPhone. I won't have any phone but Apple, but it's totally different in a MacBook.
I always hated that everything is so proprietary with them. You know, like you have to do iTunes and
It's not as bad as people say it is, because like I got apps that I don't pay for. They're free.
yeah.
We're gonna watch this peekaboo bird right quick. Just 1 second. Bear with me, y'all.
No, I'm not playing peekaboo. What peekaboo? No, peekaboo. No. No, I'm not playing peekaboo. No, peekaboo. Nope, it's time to go night night. No. I bet they will. Tell them. Okay, fine. Peekaboo. No. No, I'm not playing peekaboo. No. No.
I love it.
No. You want to go night night? No, you want to go night night? Tell everybody night night. Say night night. Blow 'em kisses. Good girl. Kisses. Good girl. Night night, people.
That is
I
so
want
cute.
that one. If
Yeah,
I
I
got a
haven't seen
bird,
that one.
I need it to be fully trained so that it'll play peekaboo with me.
I love it. It was so determined to play peekaboo. Did you see it there at the end? Back up. It was going to come around and peekaboo, and its mom was like, "Go night night."
It's like a child. Like,
Truly,
shade
I
love.
had the 8 Plus, iPhone. That was my very first one because I used to be an Android girl, and I used that phone for like 4 years, and the speaker went out on it. And then right now I got the iPhone 12, just the regular. I bought it brand new when they first came out, but there's like 2 or 3 more series out now, ain't it? But I love it. I'm gonna use it till I have to get a new one. They last forever. They do.
Yeah, I'm an Android. I have an S21 Ultra that I really like because it's like I can take it in the pool or the lake or whatever. And
Whenever I had Androids, I liked the S series. I did.
yeah, it's super waterproof and the camera is wicked on it.
And I wanted to try Apple, and I've not went back. Like, there's a lot I could do with this MacBook, but I'm not that tech savvy with shit. I should probably figure it out, like with editing and stuff, making videos, and I do it all on my phone.
I don't think I could do that. That's impressive.
I feel like it's
What, on the
easier on my
phone?
phone.
It is for me. That's the way I started out doing stuff, was on my phone.
Even like my iPad, it's like cumbersome almost to do things.
And if you buy a new iPhone, I think you're better off to buy one brand new because I don't know, I don't trust people.
No, I don't trust people either.
Yeah, I always get mine from I've had the same phone number and phone provider for 23 years or something.
Damn. Well, I had the same phone number for a long time until recently, and I had to get it changed, and it really
Yeah.
sucked.
I hate changing phone numbers.
Me too. I still can't remember my new number. So I know my daddy ain't going to. That's the reason I kept the same number for so long, because my daddy knew it. You know what I mean? And he's had strokes and he has seizures and stuff, and he has a hard time remembering.
I had the same number from like the time I got my first phone at 14, I think, until about 5 years ago. And I've had like 3 or 4 numbers since then.
Truly, actually, my 8 Plus I bought off Amazon refurbished because I wasn't sure if I was going to like Apple or not. So I totally understand that. But Amazon has a warranty or something that came with it. I can't remember. And I was like, well, okay, if this phone's fucked up, I can, it's got a warranty. And so, yeah, that's cool to go through Amazon. Or you can go to Best Buy. I got mine through Apple, but at Best Buy, they have like the open box stuff sometimes. And sometimes you can get phones through there, through the open box, get a big old discount on them.
I think Walmart does that now too.
Do they? The open box? You can get good stuff in there. Computers, TVs, phones, cameras, all kinds of stuff. Get a chunk out of it.
I need a new dash cam.
I want a regular camera. I think it's a Canon, the one I want.
Oh, yeah, those are nice.
I can remember my childhood phone number too, my landline we had. Yeah, definitely check the open boxes on stuff.
Yeah, me too. The old phone number. My dad still uses those 7 digits for a password.
Do y'all remember Nextels?
Yes, I had a Nextel where you could like walkie-talkie and.
Yes, we need to.
I loved it.
Bring those back. That was the shit.
Yep, it was a flip phone that I had, and it was a walkie-talkie. I loved it.
I miss being able to that.
I remember when beep was a big deal, when you got that on your phone line. And your parents wouldn't scream at you for sitting on the phone.
Oh, yeah, the second two-way or whatever.
Call waiting?
Yeah, call waiting. I couldn't even remember what it was.
That and three-way calling back in the day were like, you were awesome if you had one of those or had that.
Oh, my God, you could bust so many fake friends and bullshit through three-way calling because they didn't know you were on the line.
Yes.
See,
good old days.
My best friend, he was really good with computers, and I remember those days when the internet was brand new, and he used to get software and hack all kinds of people on all those old messenger programs. It was ridiculous.
Truly,
you could make
had
their
an old bag phone. It was a business phone, but yeah.
You could like, it's just like the scammers now, when they get access to your computer, they can like make it look like it's updating or whatever and lock your screen, and you could do that to people. You could pop their CD-ROM drives open. So we would do it to our friends. It was pretty fun.
See, that's my problem. I'm not naive, but I am kind of when it comes to technology like that. I'd be afraid something's going to pop up and I'm going to think it's legit and click it. I've done that recently with some fucking Stanley cups, and it was a scam. But I think I'm getting the cups though. I got tracking, and it should be here like tomorrow or the next day. So maybe I didn't get scammed.
Good.
They'll be like the size of your thumb or something.
Miniature cup.
Not the only thing, probably the size of my thumb. No, not talking about you, Squid. But yeah, I busted so many that way too. Truly, yeah, three-way calling.
Your address.
You just robot it, love.
That.
You're roboting.
Oh, I said you have to send me your address.
All right. You're still robot, but you wanted my address.
Can you hear me? Or am I roboting?
You're good now.
Okay.
I miss the good old days, though.
Me too.
I don't know when my best days were. I think probably my 20s, like 2000 to, or 2001 to 2011 kind of thing.
My best times was the late 90s, early 2000s. I love the 90s. I'm totally a 90s chick.
I was a dark kid in high school. I don't know why. I had way more fun in my 20s. I was depressed in high school, I think.
Oh,
And I grew up in a
yes,
small
truly.
town too, and it was super cliquey. Like, I don't know, and I just didn't like that. I would prefer to kind of get along with everybody. It's funny that you were saying that you don't like those kind of people earlier, but I'm not really that kind of person anymore, but I guess I was as a kid.
You're not that kind of person.
I just have my people that I really like, I don't I don't try to dislike people. Like, I don't like to put energy into anybody
You're
that
not
I
a
don't
yes
care
man,
for.
Squid.
No, I know.
You're not out here striving for everybody's attention and approval to like you. And
Well, no, I've never really been that way.
what would I get ready to look at? Roberta Laundry. Let's see if I can find that. Laundry letter. Is it on YouTube, Wacky? Oh, yeah, it's on. See, I want to. Last hour. Oh, that's interesting. Let me find somewhere where we can get what it says without a long lot.
Yeah, I wouldn't think that she incriminated herself in it because she's never been charged, has she?
They're suing her right now.
Oh, are they?
I mean, I haven't really kept up with all of it.
Do you think if she knew that he had done it, that
I
she'd
think
be
she
an
knew.
accessory?
Yeah, I think she knew.
I do too. I
His
think
dad might not have, but she knew.
I just don't understand why he just, did what he did. He didn't even try to leave. He didn't try to go to Mexico or nothing.
I think, I don't know. He didn't want to live with that burden. I don't think he killed her on purpose, I think it was just them fighting and it got out of hand.
You want to hear something crazy? I used to watch Doug live a lot from Northport, actually, because of that trial, because he was touring around there every night and like going live and just showing people, he was actually searching at points. But they went for a walk one day. I can't remember if they had opened it back up for a day, but he went for a walk and I swore I heard a gunshot. I wish I could remember, what video.
I wish I could find. There's no way I can read that.
Did they find a gun with him?
I can't remember. They must have.
I think so.
Because that was his method, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
and people want to go on with the conspiracy about that. I don't believe there's a conspiracy about that. I think it's cut and dry,
Yeah.
He's not in Mexico. He's not. It wouldn't have faked his death situation. And
I don't think he faked it. I just wasn't sure if it was one of those off situations where they do that, but there's no murder weapon.
Okay. There's a short little clip here we're going to watch real quick on that because I'm not like covering this case or nothing, so I don't have to do a live about it. Just see what they done. Thank you, Wacky, for telling that. Yeah, truly, I definitely think she knew too.
Kind of weird. And this actually addresses it because when I was catching up on Law and Crime about the Petito Landry case, I found I missed this. It came out like 3 months ago or 2 months ago. I wanted to read this with you guys because it's kind of interesting. Now, you guys remember there was a burn after reading letter that Roberta Landry had written to her son, and a lot of people were like, "Burn after reading? Wait, does that mean that she knew what her son did? What did she write in the letter, and why did she want the letter to be burned after it was done reading?" So the letter sounded kind of like, kind of weird. And this actually addresses it because it seems that there's an affidavit of Roberta Landry in support of motion for protective order. It seems like they don't want the letter to be admitted into evidence. I wish I knew what was in the letter. There's like parts of it that's going to be referenced. So let's read this together. Okay. I, Roberta Landry, am a defendant above styled cause, and I do hereby sworn that 4. I wrote the letter to my son, Brian Landry, on or about end of May 2021. So again, May of 2021, that's going to be before the road trip happened, because the road trip happened in like, what was it, like July 2021, beginning of July. Although I do not know the exact date I wrote the letter, I do know that I wrote it and gave it to Brian before, see that italicized? Brian and Gabby left Florida for New York, which is on June 2nd, 2021. Brian and Gabby went from Florida to New York before they went out west. Okay. The purpose of the letter was to reach out to Brian while he and I were experiencing a difficult period in our relationship. Brian and I always had a very open and communicative relationship, and in the months prior to the trip, our relationship had become strained. Didn't Brian and Gabby live with Brian's family? So Brian and Gabby were engaged, and then a year after is when they decided to do this cross-country trip where they wanted to document their van.
Okay, I don't think this is going to tell anything about the burn letter. So I don't like playing WFLA because they're the ones suing JS for Justice. But let's see.
It's crazy that a news outlet can do that to someone.
Mm-hmm. Jay was in the wrong, though. She covered their logo up and put hers over it.
Oh.
Through the whole Gabby Petito coverage, so you can't blame them, you know?
That's true. Like, you got to give credit where credit's due. I thought it was more like how y'all do it. Like, you know.
No, she like covered their logos up with hers or something. Yeah, it was a legit copyright.
You can't do that.
Okay, so we're going to listen to this real quick. Look, we are literally all over the place. I love it.
Worlds unite.
6 o'clock, while it's the worst kept secret in the political world, of course, his official campaign announcement, and doing it in a way that is very unique as far as doing it in an audio-only capacity on Twitter is, of course, unique. So doing it alongside Elon Musk in and of itself is unique. So we'll, of course, be covering that coming up in less than an hour from now. So we'll do a 10-minute abbreviated Q&A, and I'm going to do my very best across all of our platforms. I'm going to be paying attention to, we're going to bounce back and forth. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. You can use hashtag KJB starting now, and I will try to get to as many as possible. So I read a few in here already. Mo makes a really good question on TikTok Live on the WFLJB TikTok page. Hashtag KJB, would Roberta's argument of writing before just prove premeditated of knowing beforehand? And to our understanding, based on the letter contents, the answer to that is no. Reason being is because it does not mention Gabby Petito by name. Now, could a jury read between the lines? It would take, of course, a very compelling argument by the plaintiffs to articulate and convince a jury unanimously, of course, that of premeditation. But I believe that the plaintiffs would argue in this case that they believe that Roberta Landry wrote the letter in the aftermath of Gabby Petito's death. I think that is their primary argument, as clearly illustrated in court today. Cliff McAfee Jr., hashtag KJB, will you be asking Riley any questions on if he plans to keep the letter hidden? Cliff, the moment this stream is over, or maybe even before it, I'm going to be, of course, texting Pat Riley as far as his intentions with that letter. In fact, why don't we do it right now? And just see exactly what you guys are seeing. I'm just going to shoot him a text. Let's see. My job to try to get to the bottom of the stories that I cover. So we'll see exactly where this goes from here. Let's go to YouTube Live. Hi, YouTube. Christy, Chris, Marianne, and Spicy Burrito. Yeah, the best names are on YouTube. Within weeks, I was out thing with this kid. Yeah, it was. Let's see here. Sarah Barrett, hashtag KJB. Can you remind us of how this letter came to light in the first place? Absolutely. That's a really great question. Let me explain how this went. Last year, in the spring of last year, about, it was, I believe it was March or April of last year, 2022, the attorneys for representing all the families here went to the FBI headquarters in Tampa. They were called to the FBI headquarters in Tampa.
This is coming up on 2 years, isn't it? That Gabby died?
I think so. Yeah, I think July of this year.
Because it happened right after Summer disappeared, I believe.
Was it during COVID or before?
Oh yeah, I think it's
After.
yeah.
It was 2021, I believe.
Okay.
I thought it was the same year because that was kind of the reason I was like following it because COVID.
Pretty sure it was 2021.
It could have been because I mean COVID hung around for a while.
Because COVID is the year that the mine and Queen Bee's OG community started, like right before. So we was all caught up in that. Yeah, it was 2021, I believe. To be 2 years is 23.
How is that possible? It does not feel like 2021 was 2 years ago.
It don't feel like 2 years, does it?
No.
I remember sitting on Jay's channel watching this and rooting on Dog the Bounty Hunter, you know? I was so hoping he found Brian.
Ugh.
I love Dog the Bounty Hunter. I don't care what anybody says about him. He is what he is, you know? He don't care.
I love Beth. She didn't take any shit.
Yes. Yes. And then Betty trying to act like Beth.
Mm-mm. That's weird, Kasha's Jim. It's September 11th.
Yeah, she died at the end, like there was a little time frame at the end of August that she died. Yeah, that bitch right there definitely knew something. She knew more than, I don't think the dad probably knew. All right, let's see what else they say.
For a very specific reason, to receive back all of the FBI evidence that had been collected. I mean, everything, including the personal effects of Brian Laundrie. Some of basically they have digital copies of all this at the FBI, but the actual physical items themselves are being returned to the family, each respective family. And as they were going through each individual evidence, because they have to document and log each individual piece of evidence, who it's being given to, and make sure that, because you have to remember, if a piece of evidence is collected and it's unsure if it was Brian's or Gabby's, maybe they both had claim to a particular piece of evidence. Maybe if it was a book, maybe they both, maybe they went to Barnes & Noble, for example. I'm just giving an example. Maybe they went to Barnes & Noble and each paid $10 for the book, and then it's okay, then whose book technically is it? So they have to document who is then retrieving the evidence from the FBI. So as they're going through piece by piece, this letter comes about. Pat Riley examines it. Stephen Bertolino examines it. It, of course, really gets the attention of Pat Riley. Says his eyebrows were raised, if I remember correctly in our conversation. And he knew that was going to, even though it wasn't dated and even though it didn't mention Gabby by name allegedly, he knew that it was going to play a significant role legally going forward. So he just made mental note of it and knew that he wanted to seek it out in the discovery process at trial, ahead of trial. Lar, hashtag AJB. When will we get to read the letter? It's a great question. It's up to Pat Riley. If Pat Riley wants to distribute it to the media, he can do so tonight. He could do so tomorrow. He could do so, but what he is going to do, undoubtedly, and I know because I've talked with him about this, he is going to assess the situation legally on what is best for him. Winning at trial next year is to keep the letter under wraps until next year. And look, you have to remember, we were talking earlier about jury selection and an impartial jury. There's so many factors that Pat Riley has to consider.
Is Wacky still in here? I think Wacky the one that told me about this. Is the actual letter been released? That's what I'm trying to find. I don't know anybody covering this.
I'm looking now to see if it's been released.
Wacky said yes, it's been released. Okay, somebody's got to have this letter. Up, WFLA at 10:05 is going to go live about it. So maybe we can watch that. Perfect timing. Y'all want to watch that? 13 minutes.
Yeah.
It's on WFLA, of course. I get scared on that channel, though. How do they get all this inside shit first?
Yeah, good news source is hard to find lately.
Mm-hmm.
That is why you fail.
WFLA is the one that mainly covered Gabby's case because it's a local channel, you know, or where they were looking for him and all that. It's like a Tampa Bay channel.
Yeah, that dude gained a huge following with that case for sure.
Yeah, because, like every one of his fucking thousands and thousands of subs is from that. That's what grew. Okay, I'm going to put this on over here.
Is it just me, or does he not look a little bit like Chris Watts?
I don't see it.
Like if he had hair.
I don't know. I heard a lot of people say that. I don't see it, though. His mouth maybe a little bit.
Yeah. I never looked at it, I guess, before. Now I'm like, ugh.
Allie, I just got the meme of the day. I'm going to post it if I can figure out how to do that.
Meme of the day. I need a good meme.
I got to mute 1 second, y'all.
Okay. I like Truly's joke too.
Yeah, that was funny. Oh, there's a bunch I haven't even seen in here.
In the meme thread.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh god. That's a good one. With all of his South African heritage.
I actually like him though.
I'm torn.
I feel like even he would see the humor in that.
Yes, definitely. I have a bunch that I'm always afraid to post because I'm like, oh, they're not gonna like that one. Or that's a little offensive.
What else is happening on YouTube today? Anything?
I don't think so. I've been off of it most of the day. I caught Casey's lag on Rumble right before caught. But it's been.
Text message.
quiet.
Who's got a bird?
Nobody. That's my Minion notification. My kids set all my notifications on my phone.
It
So
sounds like them birds we were just watching. I love it.
Thinking.
I'm pretty sure it's a Minion.
Elon Musk. But that's what Casey's live was about that today. It was, I think Musk was on there and DeSantis doing their podcasting on Twitter. And DeSantis sounds just like a mini Trump.
Who do you think's going to win out of those two?
I don't know. I have really mixed feelings because I like both of them, but DeSantis was voted governor of Florida, and I feel like he should have to finish his term before moving on to a higher position. Like, let Trump run 2024, and then once he finishes out his governorship, whatever, he can run 2028. But I kind of feel like they're trying to put them, like, pit them against each other, and like Casey was talking about earlier, then DeSantis is just going to drop out. So Trump will have basically all the support.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. I was talking with someone this morning, and we both agreed that our rulers, leaders, whatever you want to call them, they should have to be like between the ages of 30 and 60 and understand modern society.
Exactly. And not have been in politics their whole career.
Yeah.
That's all they do. And then they have no change to show for anything. I don't know. It's just like, I'm ready for this geriatric old man to be out of office. Like, let him go live his life, eating his pudding in a field somewhere. It is elder abuse. It's sad, he's being manipulated, and none of the decisions none of them are good. They're not for the betterment of anybody.
I'm not even sure it's him, to
That's
be
what I'm
totally
saying.
honest.
He's just the face of it.
Yeah.
I don't see how people can actually like defend him at this point. All of his policies are so backwards. Like, I don't even care about who it is anymore. Trump, DeSantis, fucking whatever his name is that said he was running today, that's the South Carolina guy. I just want them to be for like our country. Stop worrying about every little disagreement between any other little country and another one. Like, it has nothing to do with us. Stop. Like,
if we don't get Trump, DeSantis is the next best thing, honestly. In my opinion, if we don't get
Trump. Right. I just want somebody to like be for America, be for the American citizens, and stop putting everybody before your American tax-paying American citizens that supposedly voted you in.
I think it's more Biden's kids running it and shit. Because I can't remember what it was, but there was like $1 million or $100 million or something was gone out of the Biden fund that his family took out. Like a big chunk of money was missing that his family took or something.
well, then we're all fucked because that means Hunter's doing all this stuff because I'm pretty sure his daughter is not, like, she's just out of the picture. And Joe's not here anymore.
Yeah, that
Letting-
happened back whenever, around the time Trump got indicted, that came out.
How is Trump, why are we wasting resources on indicting Trump on something that literally there's no evidence to prove that it happened, and yet we have a plethora of evidence to prove that it's not just Joe Biden, it's his whole family that is an infiltrated criminal, and they have nothing.
And we know he's going to win that. Come on, it's Trump. Money talks, regardless. I mean,
I just don't see him being someone to lie about something like that.
I don't either. Especially because it was so long ago, you know what I mean?
Right. And it's like the one that he just lost the case for in New York. It's like she didn't, or maybe it's the new one. I don't know. The one that can't tell you like what flight it was, what year it was, when they met each other. She just knows that she was on a plane with Trump and got upgraded to first class. He did what he did supposedly, and then she felt uncomfortable and went back to coach. And I'm like, how do you not, you remember all the details, but you don't remember it, you don't even remember the year?
Yeah, these bitches was paid to do this. I guarantee it. Allegedly, in my opinion. I better say that. They'll nuke my fucking channel over Trump.
Yeah. This is my opinion. Everything is alleged.
Yeah, I'm ready for a change. I've never been ready for a new president ever in my life, ever. I've never worried about it until Biden got in there, because I really didn't care for Trump until I started to see with my own eyes that, hey, he's doing some good and Biden's screwing it up. You know what I mean? And
I don't know. I'm one of those, like, I've always been a registered independent. Like, I've always looked at things from both sides. I feel like I've tried to. And I saw what 8 years of Obama, because the very first year I could vote was 2008. And that was the first election. I didn't do my research. Not that either candidate was good, but it's like I voted for Obama. I didn't vote for him a second time, but he destroyed our country. George W. Bush didn't help it, but it's like I saw like he had this very strong disdain for our country, the country that he was the leader of. And it was just like, no, we don't. And to know that Clinton, allegedly, in my opinion, is a body bagger, she definitely didn't need to be in charge of our country.
No, a woman should not be in that position. A woman, that's a man's job. I'm sorry.
I agree. I'm gonna be a weird one and say like, I don't believe like women should have certain like roles in the military.
Nope, I agree. I agree with you. That's a man's job.
I disagree with you both. I think it should be a woman and not a man. It'd
No.
probably be a more peaceful freaking world.
Come down here and live in America, Squid, and you'll change your mind.
Really?
It's rough down here.
Female politicians are that bad?
They're worse than men.
It's just sad. And just so much shit that's going on. We need somebody like Trump that's balls to the wall, gonna stand up to anybody, not afraid of nobody, not afraid to say something. A woman, all they do is run their mouth. They don't back it up. Trump runs his mouth and backs it up.
But women are they're not only are they sneaky, but then you have everyone being like, well, they're a woman. So you have people automatically assume to treat them differently than they would if a man had done the same exact thing.
And as they're weak, they're easy to manipulate and blah, blah, blah. And you don't want a female president. Not here.
There's like, if Hillary Clinton were to have been president after Obama, I guarantee you what we're living with right now in our country would be a million times worse.
We would have done been back in war.
Oh yeah, or under communist leadership.
We're on our way anyway, but it would have done been, yeah, very bad.
Mm-hmm. They are
Right,
vindictive. They're emotionally driven, and women do a lot of like action in emotion, in an emotional state.
And I think if your husband was president, you shouldn't be able to be president. I don't know. I don't know.
You shouldn't.
I used to be blue, though. I used to be for the Democrats, and then no, not no more.
And I feel like women would try to they would try to take more of our freedoms away because I don't know, I just feel like it would be worse. We would be under more government control than we are with a man. That's why I feel like Biden is not the one. Like, I could see Kamala running this.
At this point, anything's better than fucking Biden.
Yeah, but she's full on like Marxist.
Yeah, she scares me. She does. Just the vibe. I don't know.
Yes, like she may sound really stupid when you hear her speak, but she is not. Like, when she was the DA or the state's attorney general for California, it was bad.
Hey, Marty. I didn't see you, love. Hey.
Right, truly. They don't. Like, and same for men. Like, there's just certain roles that fit better.
I agree.
And not only that, if you listen to women in Congress, it doesn't matter if it's Senate or the House, and the way that they talk to their colleagues is so, like, the men don't even talk to each other as condescending as the women talk to everyone. Like, they're just so, ugh.
I just think women need to be school teachers and stick to that. Oh, here we go. I mean, they just gonna sit there and play fucking music. I'm not going to enlarge this or nothing. I'm going to leave it just like this because I'm scared to death. I don't want to fucking get sued by these motherfuckers. I shouldn't call them MFers sitting here using their string. I'm sorry, JB.
Is that pretty recent that they sued Jay?
No, it was last year or whenever right after Gabby's case.
Oh, okay. I didn't even realize that she got sued.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if they dropped it or what. I don't follow Jay no more.
Well, actually, I shouldn't say that I didn't realize, but I thought that she got sued for something a long time ago.
She's got sued by somebody else too
Oh, okay.
from YouTube. Saying her first lawsuit. You know that Lana from Truth and Transparency?
No, I actually don't.
The one that was all up in the Chris Watts case that made horrible fucking videos. Now she's like buddies with JLR and this Idaho 4, and she's just trash.
Mm.
Did you see what they done to Don recently? JLR doxed his hotel room, and
Oh,
someone showed up with shotguns today.
oh, are you kidding me?
No.
Holy Christ.
Yeah, showed up with shotguns and pointed it at one of Don's family members that was there. 4 people went to jail today. Or yesterday or whenever that happened, yeah. That's bullshit. Because JLR doxed him. What hotel he was at, what room, and everything.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Everybody's okay, though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank God. But yeah, they
Okay.
showed up with shotguns.
These people don't even think sometimes.
They don't. This is real world, It's like, just because you're doing shit on the internet, it affects people's real life.
Mm-hmm.
No matter how you feel about Don and Candace, that's not right. It's not right to put anybody's life in danger like
No,
that.
I mean, until they're charged, they're presumed innocent. So.
Mm-hmm. And like I've said from day one, I believe Don is 100% innocent. The only thing he's guilty of, if anything, is believing in his wife.
Yeah, I mean, whether we think
Here we
they're
go. Hold on.
Critical piece of evidence in the Gabby
Sorry, Squid.
Petito trial.
No
Roberta
worries.
Laundrie's burn after reading letter to her son, Brian Laundrie, has been released to WFLA.com. And while it makes no mention of Gabby Petito, it contains references to disposing a body, using a shovel, and garbage bags if needed. Hello there to you, folks. A late night edition here from the Stream Center. JB here with you live across all platforms. We are live on YouTube, Facebook Live, TikTok Live, WFLA.com, and the WFLA app. And that right now is where you can read the burn after reading letter from Roberta Laundrie to Brian Laundrie. The massive question surrounding this letter is exactly when it was written, but we're going to get into that over the course of this live stream. After today's hearing in Sarasota County Circuit Court, the letter, a digital copy of the letter, if you will, was given by the defendants to the plaintiffs in this case, Joe Petito and Nicole Schmidt, and their attorney, Pat Riley. After a discussion of what to do, they then released it, and Pat Riley, attorney for Joe Petito and Nicole Schmidt, sent me these images of the letter itself a short time ago, leading us back here on stream to read through this. And how we're going to go about this tonight is we're going to read Roberta's words. And we're going to objectively look at this, examine exactly how it fits into the trial, which is slated for next year, how we might also examine and discuss how a jury might view these words. And then also, too, we are going to go through the affidavit for Roberta Laundrie's explanation as to why this letter was written. And at that time, we will then be spotlighting your comments with hashtag HeyJB and try to get a better idea as to whether or not you believe Roberta Laundrie. Do you believe that this has no connection whatsoever to Gabby Petito? Do you believe that this was written before the cross-country road trip? Or do you believe that getting to this point now, this is after all the attempts by the Laundrie family and their attorney to prevent this letter from being included at trial for a very obvious reason? We're going to go through all of that. I want to give everybody the opportunity to file in here before I start going through it. There's the cover, Brian Christopher Laundrie, and then in parentheses, burn after reading. Again, you can read this right now for yourself. If you want to read through those words, we have a full transcript for you on WFLA.com. the WFLA app. You can click on the link in the description on this video. It'll take you over to our website where we have the high-res images and also the transcript as well. All right, without further ado, let's read through the letter, and I'm going to do it using the transcript on WFLA.com. I transcribed this about 45 minutes ago, and while there's some glare on these images, these are cell phone images taken of the letter itself. These are cell phone images taken by attorney Pat Riley. So that's why you see some glare here, but I was able to transcribe this, and we're going to read Roberta's letter. It does not begin with "to my son" or "to Brian," and it also doesn't end with a signature from Roberta, but it does have Brian Christopher Laundrie on the cover of the envelope. But again, Roberta Laundrie confirming herself that these are her words. She has her reasons for why she wrote this letter and what its intentions were, but we're going to get into that in a bit. First, here is the burn after reading letter. Again, starts with Brian Christopher Laundrie, burn after reading in parentheses, and starts as, "I just want you to remember I will always love you, and I know you will always love me. You are my boy. Nothing can make me stop loving you. Nothing will or could ever divide us, no matter what we do or where we go or what we say. We will always love each other. If you're in jail, I will bake a cake with a file in it. If you need to dispose of a body, I will show up with a shovel and garbage bags. If you fly to the moon, I will be watching the skies for your re-entry. If you say you hate my guts, I'll get new guts. Remember that love is a verb, not a noun. It's not a thing. It's not words. It is actions. Watch people's actions to know if they love you, not their words." Quote, "Therefore, I am certain that neither death, nor life, nor angels, nor the ruling spirits, nor things present, nor things to come, nor powers from above, nor powers from below, nothing in the entire world can separate our love. Neither hostile powers, nor messengers of heaven, nor monarchs of earth, nothing has the power to separate us." Romans 8:39, the extended version, is what she lists there as she's quoting Romans. I believe it's 8:30. I believe it's 8:38. Actually, that might be a typo on WFLA.com. We'll get that corrected. Nothing can separate us. Not hatred, not hunger, not homelessness, not threats, not even sin. Not the thinkable or unthinkable can get between us. Not time, not miles, and miles, and miles. And yes, it was Romans 8:38 as far as the verse that she is quoting in this letter. Roberta Laundrie explained that children's books were referenced in this letter, that burn after reading on the title of the envelope was actually a reference to a book by the name of Burn After Writing, because it was the subject of a joke between her, Brian, and Gabby Petito. And that was the reason that she wrote Burn After Reading. She is claiming that it was a reference and not necessarily intended to mean burn this document or burn this envelope or burn this letter upon reading the letter. That is, again, according to Roberta Laundrie. She claims that that they shared a love for books such as The Runaway Bunny and Little Bear. She claims that it was written and given to Brian before Brian and Gabby left Florida for New York on June 2nd, 2021. And also, I think perhaps most poignant here to point out, and there's one line in particular that I'm going to reference. Roberta Laundrie says that this letter was written in an attempt to repair her relationship with her son, that her relationship with her son had become strained in the months prior to the cross-country road trip between Gabby Petito and Brian Laundrie. And that brings me back to the line here. If you say you hate my guts, I'll get new guts. I don't want to. My opinion on this letter means very little. I'm just going to report where we are with this and explain where this fits in now going forward legally.
Okay, I'm going to stop it right there a second and talk. Hey, Lulu, it is so good to see you, love. And you are welcome here anytime, beautiful. Lulu also has wiener dogs. I love it. What do y'all think about this so far? It sounds like some high school shit somebody would write.
Yeah, it doesn't sound real mature, does it?
No. Makes me think of the Mean Girls movie for some reason.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
What? You can't sit with us. We wear pink on Wednesdays.
Well, over here we wear squirrel.
Is that where that comes from?
Yeah,
We'll say
that movie. Yeah.
I feel like it was just a weird relationship. Like, I don't know. I can't imagine writing my kid a letter like that.
I think she was jealous, Nikki, of Gabby. Gabby took away her son, took all the attention away, took him out on the road. I don't know, it's just weird. That whole family's fucking weird.
Like, as a mom of boys, I want my kids to grow up and find their person. Like, I don't know. I guess I can't imagine being jealous of
Like when you have a full blown mama's boy on your hands, you can never win.
Yes, it is weird. It's such a weird dynamic.
I agree, Lulu. Some good movies. The 90s was a shit.
You'll have to add that to your list, Squid.
You gotta watch Mean Girls for us.
I'm wondering if it'll be one of those movies that I'll start and realize that I have seen it, but I don't think so.
Probably. It goes way back. Yeah, truly, very weird. I wonder if he resented Gabby for taking him out on the road doing the van life. Because that van was hers.
Well, I'm assuming if he's that much of a mama's boy, when he was talking to Roberta, I'm sure she was in his ear, like, you shouldn't have done that. Like, told you not
like
to do
anytime
it.
he would have a bad day or something and complain, not even meaning anything specific, she probably got to him like that. She definitely knew about Gabby. She definitely knew. Because why wouldn't they talk? After he come back home, they wouldn't talk to Gabby's parents. They wouldn't talk to nobody. Because if I was innocent and didn't know nothing, I'd be like, yeah, let's look for her, or what do you want to know? Or, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But
just as heartbroken. Like, again, if that was my son's girlfriend and something happened to her, like, you would think that she would be upset because that was like a potential daughter-in-law.
And she lived with them for a while.
Right. So it's like, that's just strange that I don't know. It's just weird. Like, they weren't treating her like almost like a member of the family as well.
It's hard to find a good mother-in-law if you got a mama's boy big time on your hands like that. Very true, Lulu. Very true.
Like, I love my boys all my heart, but again, it's just.
Me too, but I would not condone treatment like, anything like what he likely did. And
you can't baby your children these days. You cannot baby them. You got to toughen them up somehow. You got to be their parent, not their friend.
Yeah.
Well, it's like Murdoch. They covered everything up for him.
Yeah.
And look what that got
what happened. Yep. I'm going to show a picture of my wieners real quick. I'm going to show Lulu, my baby girls.
It's been a wiener
She's
mama.
seen one of them. Yeah, look, here's my babies, Lulu. I love them so much.
They're so cute.
Yeah, look at my babies. They're amazing little dogs. I agree, Marty. Because they're going to find the truth out anyway. Thank you, Lulu. They're going to find the truth out. I'm trying to let this be paused a minute to get ahead so I can fair use it. I don't like streaming these people.
You would think they wouldn't mind. You're getting, possibly viewers that they might not have gotten and getting their
Well, I
name
mean,
out
I'm
there.
kind of leaving it straight open to their channel. I'm not. That's why I got it set like that, set a full screen and
Commentating.
same, Lulu, same. They have the biggest personalities and they're so goofy and funny, and I love my babies. All right, let's see if I'm far enough behind now.
And we're going to then spotlight your questions. I'm not looking at the comment section yet, folks. So if you're using hashtag KJB, I'm not there just yet. So please save your comments for another couple of minutes. Let's explain now how this works. And the great experts that we've had on WFLA Now, such as Emily Baker earlier today, Peter Tragos earlier in the week, they will have videos really explaining how this actually gets now from the discovery process to trial. But let's remind our audience that depositions are yet to occur in this case. Depositions will be the closed-door encounter between the parents of Gabby Petito and the parents of Brian Laundrie with their respective attorneys, with the plaintiffs being able to ask questions of the defendants in this case, Chris and Roberta Laundrie, as well as their longtime family attorney, Stephen Bertolino. So now that we have we have the entirety of this letter and the envelope as well. This will now... there will be steps taken legally to present this at trial as evidence in front of a jury. This is a jury trial that is scheduled for next year. The Laundries, and through their attorney Matthew Luca, made a very spirited attempt in court to block this, filing a motion for protection against this letter being used at trial. Their argument was that this particular letter was a personal correspondence between mother and son and had nothing.
You know what's wrong with these kids? Because y'all know when we was growing up, a lot of us, if we did something wrong, our parents would beat our ass. When I was in elementary school, they had paddling. You could get a fucking paddle and go to the principal's office, you're going to get your butt busted, literally, with a paddle. I mean, today, though, you can't even fucking yell at your kids a certain way. And
I was more afraid of the consequences, which is why I didn't do half the shit that I could have done, because I was like, I don't want to disappoint my parents and all that.
oh, that's cool, Wacky. I like Emily Baker. I found her during when Britney Spears, what was that thing? Conservatorship, when she first started that conservatorship. That's cool. Parents don't parent, and they need to bust some of these kids' fucking ass. I'm sorry, but they do. Get them off the damn video games. Have them. You can be on it so many hours at a time or a day, or you know what I mean? Not all the fucking time. Let them get outside. Absolutely, truly. We'd go to our aunts and uncles. My mom would give permission. They'd act up now. Don't be afraid to bust their ass. Right, Lulu, it is sad. It really is. And I am so glad and thankful that I grew up when I did and got to see what life really was about before all this bullshit. Marty, that's true. It's the parents on them too. Yeah, that's true. And it's a crazy, this generation, and just think this generation's going to be running this country one day. It's sad. All right, let's listen.
Thing to do with Gabby Petito. In essence, Pat Riley, the attorney for Joe Petito, Nicole Schmidt, called hogwash on that and basically said this is a critical piece of evidence. It might not mention Gabby Petito by name, but it clearly includes references to a body and a shovel, garbage bags, baking a cake with a file in it to if you're in jail. So Pat Riley's argument in court and in his documents filed in Sarasota County Circuit Court was that this should be for a jury to decide whether or not this is about Gabby Petito and whether or not this was written around the time or after the time of her death, of her murder. So that's where we stand with this. All signs are pointing to this being admissible as evidence at trial, unless things take a turn legally here in the months ahead between now and May of 2024. But this was granted in discovery. It will be undoubtedly used in questioning Chris and Roberta Laundrie and Stephen Bertolino in depositions. They will be asked when this letter was written. I'm sure that there's going to be a lot of questions asked specifically about this letter, as well as a host of other topics in those closed door depositions, which will be critical to how the trial itself takes shape in May of 2024. But we have to state here, it is extremely important to mention two facts about this letter. And they are concrete facts that we can say now are concrete facts because we have the letter in its entirety. Fact number one, this does not include a date, and it will be virtually impossible for anyone to determine exactly when it was written. Fact number two, Gabby Petito's name is not mentioned. And while there are references here that many in the past have said on social media, based on what Pat Riley has said about the letter, people have said that this is kind of a bizarre thing for a mother to write to a son. It doesn't change the fact that Gabby Petito is never mentioned in this letter. And that is, of course, those two facts are going to be critical to how the jury interprets this in May of next year. All right, let's see how many people we have joining us here on WFLA Now. We've got a couple thousand joining us on YouTube Live. Hello to our audience on Facebook Live. We have about 1,300 people watching there. TikTok Live, about 500 people watching over there, and WFLA.com, also several hundred. It's good to have you here with us on this late night edition. What we are going to do now, interactively, we want to hear from you. Again, do you believe Roberta Laundrie's words? Do you believe her assertions that this was written before the cross-country road trip in June of 2021? Do you believe that it's not about Gabby Petito, or do you believe the contrary? We're going to spotlight your opinions here now that you've been able to hear this letter read aloud on this live stream, as well as you see the words scrolling here on your screen. Again, the full transcript on WFLA.com, the WFLA app. So let's go to I really want I can take questions, but I really want to spotlight your opinions. Karen says, I wonder if Brian and Roberta had a strained relationship because she allegedly didn't like Gabby. #KJB. Let's not forget Gabby Petito lived with Brian Laundrie and the Laundries at their home in Northport, Florida for an extended period of time. But exactly what the relationship was like and what the dynamic was like with everybody in the household, it's not entirely known. But what we do know, according to Roberta, this is Roberta's mention in the affidavit, that they had talked about books and that they had a common joke between her, Brian, and Gabby as far as the burn after writing book that allegedly is the reason for writing burn after reading on the cover of the envelope. But this is just one opinion from Karen in our comment section. Lindsay is this is a very popular opinion on social media. And that's not my opinion. That is just fact, because I have fielded tens of thousands of comments on this story going back to 2021. And Lindsay is of the opinion that that the parents, the Laundrie parents, knew that Gabby was killed by their son. And really, that is at the crux of this lawsuit. What exactly the Laundries knew about how Gabby Petito died. So exactly what they were told, how they were told, when they were told are all critical questions to the legal future and this civil lawsuit. As a reminder, we talked about this earlier on stream earlier today. There is virtually no chance of this becoming criminal charges. This is entirely being handled now in a civil fashion going forward. And so I know that there's tremendous angst on social media against the Laundries, and I think that's a big reason as to as to why people are still following the story the way that they do, is that they believe that that the entirety of the story isn't known. And will it all come out at trial? We'll of course find out.
Okay, let's see. Truly, thank you. Truly sent me a copy of the letter, so we might not even have to listen to all this because it's kind of the same old shit. I just want to hear about this letter. Let me see if I can see this. Let me get my glasses so I can see this shit. I suck at reading, you all, so bear with me. Okay, thank you, truly, love. Oh, truly, I'm not going to be shopping at Target anymore. I love Target, but Says, I just want you to remember, I will always love you, and I know you will always love me. You are my boy. I can't really see that. Nothing can make me stop loving you. Nothing will or could ever divide us, no matter what we do, or where we go, or what we say. We will always have each other. If you're in jail, what's that say? Does that say jail? I will bake a cake with a file in it. If you need to dispose of a body, I will. I can't hardly read this writing. Bring something up with a shovel and a body. Oh, hold on. What the fuck? I can't read this good. I will bring up with a shovel and garbage bags. If you fly to the moon, I'll be watching the skies for your re-entry. If you say you hate my guts, I'll get new guts. Remember that love is a verb and not a noun. It's not a thing. It's not words. It is actions. Watch people's actions to know if they love you or not their words. Therefore, I'm certain that neither death nor life, nor angels, nor the ruling spirits, nor things present, nor things to come, nor prayers from above, nor powers from below. Nothing in the entire created world can separate our love. Neither hostile powers, nor messengers of heaven, nor monarchs of earth. Nothing has the power to separate us. And she put a Bible verse. Nothing can separate us. Not hatred, not hunger, not homelessness, not threats, not even sin. Not the thinkable or unthinkable can get between us. Not time, not miles and miles and miles. That's all it says. That's really hard to read, her writing.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you had an Android, you could download Google Lens and just take a picture of it and it would read it for you. I got my mom to...
Well, hey, I got Google on my phone.
Actually, I think there is an Apple equivalent because I got my mom to download something similar for when they go to Mexico for like 3 months of the year. And I was like,
use Google Lens, I think.
I said, if you're ever anywhere where you need to translate a Spanish menu or something, you can just take a picture of it and it will translate it in English for you and like read it back to you.
Actually, I have Google Lens because I use it to reverse search pictures.
Will always love me.
Oh, yeah.
You now my boy. Nothing ran make me stop telling you.
Keep playing
Nothing
that.
will or can Eve divide us. No matter what we do, or where we or what we say, you will always love with a shirt and jab with a file, and I will bake a cake you need to dispose of BDY. I will bring chow up with a shovel and garbage days. If you try to the moon, I will be watching the skies for your re-entry. Say you hate if you my JTs, I'll get new guts. My remember that love is a verb, not a noun. It's not a thing, it's not words, it is shawns with people's actions to know if they love you not there. J.B. Bunno. Will and Al. Therefore I am certain that neither oath nor life, nor angels nay the ruling spirits, nor things present nor thing to come, nor peats from above nor powers from below. Nothing in the entire created world man. Separate are neither heaven nor love hostile powers nor messengers above earth. Thing has separated us, the power to. Hashtag BREAKING, Robert. WFLA News Chan.
She did not hashtag.
2,797 watching now start. Romans 8:38, see attended version. Nothing on separate us not hatred, not hunger not homelessness, not threats, not the thinkable with thinkable can get between, till the no KAGNOT miles and miles and miles. 29. Flano.
Oops, I think I.
That's weird as fuck. That is not. I would not take that anything that was to Gabby in that. So like,
A lot of that was poorly translated, I think, but yeah, that's
it's
pretty
close enough.
nuts. It's
pretty hard to read.
I can't believe she put a hashtag in it.
Yeah, that was telling him, I know you did something no matter what, without coming out and saying it. That's fucking crazy. Thank God he didn't burn it, huh?
Yeah, I wonder why he didn't.
I wonder if Gabby got a hold of it and hid it somewhere or something. Or was this after she was dead he got this?
I don't know, actually. Does anybody know when it was written? I'm sure she has said.
Because whenever it was written and he received it, would tell a lot about if it was meant for Gabby or not, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I just assumed it was written after.
They said it was in reference to a movie or something, or a book, or for both of them. I don't see how that's anything to do with both of them. It was found on Brian. Was it in that wet bag thing he had?
I would think so. Looks to be in pretty good shape if that's a scanned image.
It's kind of like he wanted people to know his mother knew.
Yeah,
Oh, wow,
no,
it was in the wet bag. I bet she wrote that to him when he got home. It was given before the road trip. How did they know that, though? Is there proof of that? Because that just sounds like something after he done something bad, you know? The unthinkable. Oh, let me turn this TV down. But I feel like, oh, mommy dearest there played a big part in all this shit.
Yeah, it definitely seems like she knew after the fact and probably had plenty of opportunity to turn him in, but.
Or listen, what about, do y'all remember whenever Gabby stayed in the hotel and Brian came back to Florida to clean out a storage building or something? What if she gave it to him then? Because that's whenever I think they got in that fight and they got pulled over, maybe? I don't know. This is not a letter I would give somebody before they go out on a road trip. I mean, none of this shit would even come in my mind to give somebody.
No, I wouldn't think so.
But I don't think we're working with a whole fucking deck of cards with these people either.
Yeah, I guess we'll see what happens in civil court. I hope they have to pay something.
See, Wacky, I could believe that. Maybe she was trying to get him to break up with her, or I don't know. I can definitely see why Gabby's parents are upset and pushing this because of this. Because no, this is not a letter you give before you go out on cross-country road trip like that. I would be telling you know, be safe. I love y'all. Take lots of pictures. See you when you get back. And this is weird shit. This is like something you would write your husband or.
Yeah, I mean, like right before he split with his go bag, I could see her giving it to him then. But I just don't understand, why did he then end up at Mayakahachi? Like, did something spook him and he just fucking bailed right there? Like, or did he have a plan? Because that thing doesn't really go anywhere, does it? Just into Central Florida.
No. Yeah, it's a swamp.
Yeah, like
full of gators and shit. No, I think they knew that he was going to go because when he left, he took the gun, and they knew that.
Yeah,
and I think she knew. He probably told her what happened, and he probably mentioned that he didn't want to live or something. You know what I mean? And that he wasn't going to go to jail. They would have to kill him or something, or you know what I'm saying? I don't know, but I feel like this was written right before he went out to Makahatchee.
Maybe he must have just forgotten to burn it, I guess.
Mm-hmm. He forgot to burn it.
Nothing else.
Like he said, I wonder if something spooked him though, and he done it sooner than he was planning.
Well,
you know, maybe a gator was coming at him or something. You know, you never know.
He obviously was a sick individual, so maybe he thought that this would add to his, notoriety, and that
make him
there was not. Yeah, and I mean, there was nothing said that really incriminates her. Like it's kind of it. She dances around it, but doesn't actually say it.
She says something about a body in a garbage bag,
well,
a shovel, and you know that's weird shit.
Yeah,
I would never think to write my kids nothing like that.
No,
they'd be like, "What the fuck's wrong with you, woman?" That's weird. That bitch knew.
Yeah, like I say, we'll see if they have to give their shirt after court.
And y'all remember right before he went missing or whatever, she snuck into their house and they thought it was Brian. That's why they thought Brian was still at that house, but it was her. And whenever they went out to Makahatchee that day after the water went down and stuff, they went straight to where he was. Come on. Dog the bounty hunter and everybody was out there looking, you know?
Yeah, that was crazy. Actually, I'm surprised that another kind of similar thing hasn't popped off since then. Just the way that people tracked that case was nuts.
Mm-hmm. This is like the first I've really even checked on this case since they found him, really.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good point, Wacky. Maybe he blamed her for what happened. Exactly, Lulu. Made a beeline. Went straight to where he was. And they were hunting weeks trying to find him. It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out.
Yeah, is there a date set for the civil court?
I don't know. I didn't even finish listening to JB. I don't want to get sued. All I wanted was this letter.
What about Leilani? Does she have a court date yet?
I have no clue. I haven't kept up with that either.
Yeah.
Once I'm kind of out of a case, I don't really keep up with it until something happens. But like the Leilani case, I don't want no part of that. Nothing. It's that little baby, and you know what I mean? I can't. Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's a tough one. I feel like there's a few that are going to be going to trial around the same time.
Yeah.
Did that couple get charged with in connection with Monkey Michael?
I have no clue. I didn't follow none of that case. I know nothing about it. I just know
thought
they dug them people's backyard up. That's all I know about it.
Right, and found his remains. I would thought they charged them. Maybe not.
They haven't found his remains, have they?
Oh, I thought they found them in that yard.
I don't think so. I think the cadaver dog or something hit on it or something, or somebody told them she done. I don't know, because I don't know nothing about that case really. I just know that because whenever it come out, everybody on YouTube was talking about that woman.
Yeah, there was another one that was just set for end of October, and I can't remember which
Idaho 4.
one. Oh yeah, that's right.
It's in October.
Yeah.
There's more stuff coming out on Murdaugh.
I saw that. Something about the boat or...
Yeah, I'm going to get into that. I'm probably going to cover that because whenever he was in trial, for his wife and son, I kept saying something about the boat, Mallory Beach. And, like, I'm more interested in that than I am him killing his family because that's motive.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'll probably follow that for sure. And plus, it's bigger adult kids or whatever, and it's not little innocent, lifeless. I can't do the babies no more. I can't do it. Summer is like the only one I'm holding on to that I'm still following, but mainly that's because Cher, and
yeah,
I've tried to get away from the babies. It hurts my heart. I have nightmares.
Actually, it's what I need to go and try to see if I can catch up on is whatever happened with Dawn. I'm sure somebody's talked about that, but I haven't heard about that. That's crazy.
Well, I heard about it. I'd seen something on here. I think Cher posted something. And then I got some text messages. Here, I'll show y'all this.
I don't want you to say unless they have moved, but where were they staying?
They haven't moved, I don't think. I don't know.
Oh, they're still there.
I really don't know where they're at. I don't. I think they're in Arkansas. That's all I know. Which everybody knew that. But JLR, like the night he was on Shares, that Don was on there, he got their room number, all kinds of fucking shit, and doxed the fuck out of him.
Oh, God.
But here, look at this. Can you see that?
Yeah.
That's Don's hotel room. He took that picture, I guess, or somebody there did.
Did you say 2 people were charged?
I think 4 people got arrested.
Oh, really? Where did they come from? Has anybody said?
I don't know.
That's freaking insane. My sensor's yelling at me.
You're good.
No, my glucose monitor, it's telling me that I have to eat something.
You better eat.
Yeah, I'll jump off here right away.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get off here too. We've been on here over 3 hours. I ain't done that in a long time.
Alrighty, well, thanks for having me up.
You're welcome. Anytime. You going to Discord?
Yeah, I'll pop over there as soon as I go
Alright.
and find something to get my sugar up.
Alrighty. Well, thank you for coming up here.
Okay. See you.
Well, you all, I'm going to end this, and it's about my bedtime, too. I really enjoyed this. It was nice. Maybe we can do it. Well, we're going to do this every week. I'm going to do it on Tuesdays instead because it's my Talko Tuesday. It makes sense. But I want to do this every Tuesday night. Same time, same day every week. Just, have some fun, listen to music, whatever's going on the tubes, like we did the Gabby case. And just fucking have some fun. Be ourselves. All right, I love you all, and I'll see some of y'all in Discord. Good night, and thank you. Adios.